Welcome back to Immortal Empires. Today we're going to play some more Boris. And Boris is currently sailing in the Kraken Sea because we are taking him east. Where are we taking him? Not to the Port of Secrets. Over here to the Tower of Torment to go ahead and get his Warbear Riders. Now, there is a little event here. So let's go ahead and sail into this. Hopefully we can get some bonus gold if we're lucky here. Boris taking his time. There we go. In the aftermath. Clearly, two ships met in combat and brought each other low, their rival crews drowning in battle and hatred. But their loss could be your gain as the sunken ships lean on each other in unstable fashion. Time is short, salvage must be sought quickly, so... Army performs better in battle, or army performs better on campaign. I guess we'll go for the campaign movement range there. Your exploration of the high seas has borne fruit, a bounty of maps to uncharted realms revealing more of the worlds. We get an armor of destiny, 5% plus 5 armor, sorry, 5% physical resistance and 10% ward save. That's huge. And we also get trunk of maps for 10 turns, plus 25% magic item drop chance, and plus 50% campaign line of sight. Sadly, no movement range there, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead and go on for sail here. And I think we might also... Boris already has his armor. I might go ahead and give the armor of destiny here too. Yeah, let's take off the shield of sacrifice. You can go ahead and claim this. We have some more... Do we have any casting items yet? We do, but it's on someone else. I'm going to take that away from her and pull it on this Frost Maiden. I'm also going to go ahead and give you the Shield of Sacrifice. There we go. And then if we go down the order, this Lord already has some items. Let's see, we only have armors now. Okay. Do you have an armor? You do not. Let's go ahead. Let's see, glittering scales. Yeah, let's go ahead and give you a glittering scales. What about you? You can also take a glittering scales. In fact, I'm going to give you a Shield of Tolos. Let's give you a glittering scales, and you can take a charmed shield. There we go. And we're using all of our equipment there. Right. Let's go over to Leonid. Now with Leonid, I think the plan here was to go ahead and replenish for a few turns, wasn't it? So let's go ahead and sit him in the gallows tree. And we're going to wait here. Maybe I should have just attacked last episode, but I was running a bit short on time. But it would be fine. Let's just replenish and play the patient game. That should be fine. Kazahela and all of these other heroes. Let's see. We don't really have space in our armies, do we? And she's not... Let's see. I'm going to bring them back over to these lands. No, don't do that. Set sail instead. I'm going to bring them over to these lands. The Patriarch we can definitely use. Because I think... increase the income generated by buildings in a local province. If we just go ahead and leave the Frost Maidens in this province here, maybe we can generate some extra gold, which would be useful, even though we're not using them in battle right now. I do like the sound of that. Now, we do have 1,300 gold. It's not really worth spending that, is it? Let's go ahead and check our diplomacy. We might be lucky here and have something... the northern provinces... How much would you want for that trade agreement? 690. So it would take 7 turns to pay off. I think I'll take it. There we go. I'm happy with that. Anything else? We're close to a military alliance there. Nothing else though, so let's go ahead to turn 62.
Our shared cause is a noble one.
Boris would like us to join the war against, I think that's Durfu? Arguelon. 1,200 gold. I will go ahead and see if we can get just a tiny bit more. There we go, 1,325 gold. I will go ahead and join that, although we're not going to have to worry about him for a while anyway. So it's kind of free gold right now. So let's go ahead and accept that. And we have discovered an ambusher. I believe that's from Durfu's army. We won't have to worry about that too much. Let's go over to Boris. Now, do we want to stay in foresail here? Just because I did notice that they have some armies here. They can't really reach us. Oh, this is annoying when there's overlapping banners. There we go. If we... Where are we actually docking? Can we dock in here? We can. So we're going to go this way, and then we'll walk to the Tower of Torment next turn. That should be fine. In fact, next turn, if we land here, we can actually start our recruitment, which would be really good. Let's go ahead and move our heroes over here as well. Looks like these guys can land here, which is beneficial. And I think using those Frost Maidens for that extra gold income is actually going to be really useful. Our gold is looking a lot better than it was at the beginning of the series, but it's still not a lot of gold. Especially not if you compare it to the Kroggar series as such. Let's see, Leonid, his army is going to be fully replenished next turn. I do wonder, see, they're not really raising a force here. They're not recruiting, so I do wonder, should we try and pull off some kind of ambush here? What's our garrison like? Maybe they would try? The problem is, if the ambush fails, we're going to take quite a bit of damage. Let's wait just one turn, though. Although I think we're on a timer. Let's see, if I go into ambush stance, we're not immune to attrition. We're only taking a little bit. If it fails, then we can go back inside the gallows tree next turn. But I kind of want this army to attack us. Maybe see if we can get off a sneaky ambush there. Who else do we have to move? No one this turn. Okay, the moves are quite passive at the moment. Just not a lot going on. Can we build anything here? We can't. We can get tier 5, but we need 18,400 gold. That's a ways off. So let's go ahead and check our diplomacy. We're going to save this gold for recruitment.
I stand.
Let's see if we have anything going on. Almost military access there. But it doesn't look like anything to be had. So let's go ahead to turn 63. We still have 2 turns of Ursun, so we're doing okay there as well. Okay, we're going to lose the Cliff of Beasts here. That's okay. That's one of the settlements we haven't bothered upgrading because it's just kind of a buffer to the prince here. So we will go ahead and auto-resolve this one. No big deal here. And the Cliff of Beasts was raised there. And it seems like our ambush has been foiled. So that was a wasted effort. But Katarin is back. That's good timing, actually. Because during the end term, I did think of a little plan I want to do next. And there's going to be a rebellion in the Black Rock. That's fine. This province we just really don't care about at all. To be fair, the Age of Rage and unnatural aggression takes hold of the populace. A seething frustration that explodes at the slightest provocation. Even the most placid soul becomes as quick to anger as a rabid dog. Soon enough, the fighting begins. The streets are littered with the dazed and beaten, and the gutters run red with blood. So for 5 turns, we have +5 corn corruption. So we're going to have to deal with that. That's fine. Now, a little problem. We do have 2 Norscan armies here. Marching towards, or sailing towards, I should say, the Tower of Torment. We don't have a huge garrison here. So hopefully Boris can get back to defend it. However, it doesn't look like he can. Oh, Boris, what have you just done? I'm going to let you do that, I guess. Too late to cancel now. Okay, so hopefully they attack Boris. We're not in reinforcement range. But one thing I do want to do is go ahead and recruit a lord. We're going to get Katarin back. -6 corruption, upkeep -50% for Ice Guard units. We're going to get Ice Guards eventually. So let's take Katarin. She's going to go inside of this. Now, I want to give Boris's army to Katarin. The only units we're not giving
Winter will claim you.
is our Patriarch, I think. Maybe the Frost Maiden as well. It would be nice to just have 1 Frost Maiden, and we're not giving the Warbear Riders. So Katarin does have space for free recruitment. So let's go ahead and recruit some units with her. And we could recruit Warbear Riders. However, that stops Boris from recruiting the turn after. What do we want to recruit with her? I think maybe just Armoured Cossars for now. How do we get Ice Guard? If we go to the building browser, is there something... we would probably build it in the Burning Monolith. However, I don't think they're a tier 3 unit. Yeah, they're a tier 4 and a tier 5 unit if we build them normally. So they're going to have to go in the capital. Now we could destroy the Gospoda here. So we could start getting some ice guard. Ice guards with swords, ice guards with glaives. In fact, I might do that, although we're going to have to... How much does it take to recruit... Why are we over here now? Because we're on that building. Okay, how much does it take to recruit a warbear? 1,200 gold. We can't really afford to spend the gold on buildings yet, can we? So what I might do, let's just go ahead and get some expendable units. Because does Boris have a front line? Yeah, we do have some kind of a front line there already. So let's just get some expendable units. That should be fine. And then next time we can swap them over, do some good stuff. Should be fine. Right. Let's go over to Leonid. The ambush idea was just a failure. Go back to replenishment. They are starting to recruit a little now. Okay. It won't be too long before Dungrut, or whatever his name was, is back as well. So we got to look out for that now. With our heroes, though, if we go ahead and put Kazahaila here, yeah, our income just went up. So all buildings plus 5%. Now, if we also take Zoya, that should go up again. If we go ahead and look at this. Look at this.
Over the waves.
Your movement has run out. I think you're blocking her.
Faith eternal.
Patriarch, if you just go into Katerin's army for now, then. There we go. If we go ahead and put this Ice Maiden here. Did it go up? It did go up. There we go. Income from all buildings plus 17% now. Can we see your skill? And we don't even have boost income all the way up. So that might be a good way to... It could be a good investment using Frost Maidens to really boost our economy. And if we go to this screen, we can see how much gold we're earning. 2,250 gold from this province. Is it our most... Oh, we don't have Kislev anymore. And it is our most profitable province as well. So that's good. Right. I don't think there's anything else to do this turn. Next turn, we've got some fights to do. If the Norskans don't move away. We do have 3,000... I think I'm going to do it. We need the control? We don't, right? We're at +9, but that's because we have a character here. So we're at +1. This is giving us free control. This is also giving us control. Interesting. But this gives us gold, and I like the gold. I'm going to go ahead and remove the Gospoda. How much does this cost to build? Oh, it's 4,000. Okay, let's just wait. We don't need ice guards right yet. We're focusing on Boris's army. Of course, we're going to have the rebellion spawn over here. Nothing we can do about that. Let's go ahead and check our diplomacy.
Favored.
What?
Doesn't seem to be anything here.
By the comet.
Reichland almost want a military alliance. That would be nice. Let's go ahead to turn 64. And the rebellion does spawn. There we go. Nothing we can do about that. We do have a new technology, immune to psychology when fighting against warriors of chaos and the demons of chaos. So it might come in a bill of use there. Let's go ahead and pick something new to research as well. This might be a time... we don't need any of this, do we? I do wonder, what's a good technology to pick? Targuard? We don't really have many Targuards right now. Little Groms. Campaign line of sight. Maybe? Or ammunition for Ice Guard. We don't have Ice Guard. If we go down this tree, income from trade could be very useful eventually. So what I might do, leadership, melee attack, and melee defense as well. Let's go down this tree, because we get campaign line of sight plus 10% for all characters. +4 leadership, melee attack, and melee defense when fighting against Norska, warriors of chaos, and the demons of chaos. And then... this technology gives us +5% income from trade tariffs. I do like that. I like gold, of course. Right, let's go over to Boris. That's the rebellion army.
I serve the Raven God.
It's not a very big army. But the sad thing is they're not going to attack until they've recruited some more. Now, Boris already doesn't have much movement. And the Norskans did retreat, I think. let's go ahead and move the Frost Maiden up here. There we go. Just so she's out of the way. Why is Boris's movement so bad? No idea. Right, let's go ahead and swap some units over. Katarine, you can take all of these. No, you can't. Now you can. There we go. And then what I'm going to do, because she has a 4-stack, she's actually going to start the attack. This is a good army. It's taken us through much of the early game. We're going to take attrition damage. Should we wait until we have more movement and then we can get into a better stance? We kind of need to start moving, don't we? It's fine, right. Boris, you can sit inside the Tower Torment. Ah, that's where the Norskins went.
You know nothing.
Oh. Ah, sneaky, sneaky. Right.
The hand of
We're going on a counter-attack, but I do wonder if that's the best idea now. But first, let's go ahead and finally start the recruitment. That's all of our gold gone. Boris getting his Warbear Riders. Let's go ahead and invoke Ursun as well. That should help us with a bit of defense. Never a bad idea. I think Katarine has to pursue these guys. Is there anything scary in their army? Skin Wolf Working.
this world.
I assume these guys are a hero. Marauder Berserkers. It's just Marauders, some Norscan Ice Trolls. What about this army? Again, it's mostly just Marauders. The Ice Trolls could be a bit problematic, but I think if we chase them... Or should we just go for the counter-attack? Maybe we just go for the counter-attack. We do have an Ataman pop up, Blood Money. War and the gold acquired to fight it. It is this which dominates Oblast communities and provides the stark choice an Ataman must face. Should income be invested to make all in the community richer, or should warriors be paid to fight and defend the motherland? Invest income from all buildings. Charge bonus base. Oh, that's also strong. I'm going to get income from all buildings. There we go. Plus 10%. Oh, that's nice. That's going to help our gold income just a tad there. I do like that. Let's see. Is there anyone we missed? Leonid, is your army replenished? Basically is.
The Fly Master
Dungrut is back. What I might do... We failed last time. Maybe I can try for another ambush. It's only a 55% chance, but if we can get that ambush on Dungrut, I think that would be highly beneficial to us. Now, these guys... Yeah, we're just going to leave you there boosting income. I do like that idea. Right, let's go ahead and check our diplomacy.
Ready to defend.
What?
I don't think we can almost get military access there. We'll wait until they pay us. We can get military alliance with Reichland. They would give us 1,000 gold for that. So let's go ahead and do this. There we go. That should help us a bunch. And we're going to have to start fighting some battles real soon to get some more gold. I think I will take Katarine to the south. If we counter-attack the Norskins, that should be fine because eventually Boris can go ahead and take any lands we lose here. It would suck to lose these lands, but I think we have more to gain by going south because we're going towards Kislev then and reclaiming lost lands. But I think that's it for this turn. Let's go ahead to turn 65. And our settlement was sacked, and that was the Blighted Grove. And it does seem the prince now has a new vassal as well to help them. United against us. Kherson have been invited by our enemies to fight against us. Okay, so more Bretonians join the war. And Leonid does fail his ambush again. Right. Let's go over... Excuse me. Let's go over to Katarine. I think... I don't know where that other army is. I think I'm going to go down here.
Follow your queen.
We can go full speed. Katarine is going... We're not taking attrition damage here either, which is good. We're going to go ahead and take the frozen landing. That's good because we do have a quest for this. Raise or sack the following settlement. So if we sack it, then we can occupy it. And that would be good. They also want us to capture this. So in fact, both of these settlements are quests. We would get some bonus gold. Whilst we're here, what are our victory conditions? Destroy the following factions. Warhost of the Apocalypse and the Bloody Sword. We've done that. And then we just have to occupy, loot, raise, or sack 30 different settlements. Okay. What about the long campaign victory? Again, we need 70. But we need to destroy the following factions. So Wintertooth. We're not even at war with them. And Heralds of the Tempest. They are down here. Okay. So actually, the victory conditions aren't that big. But right now, we're not working towards them because we're going down towards Kislev. But it's nice to know that the victory conditions aren't super hard or anything. Right. We're recruiting Warbear Riders here. Catering's doing her thing. Let's go over to Leonid.
Highborn son.
Now, do we try for the ambush again? I don't know. We're kind of in a stalemate here, aren't we? It's a bit problematic. We're kind of just waiting. Let's replenish up to 4 health, and then maybe next turn we just go and attack. Although it might be a bit too late now, because I think they're recruiting. They're not really recruiting. Why is their recruitment so slow?
Only grandfather.
Let's get the replenishment, and I think we're just going to attack it. As long as we're smart with our Kossars, I think we should be okay, right? I think I'm just being a bit too cautious with this whole situation over here. Now, these lords, can I permanently remove these lords? Notification settings. Let's see. Lord not moved. Hero not moved. There we go. Let's turn off hero not moved. And that should be fine. We can do some building. However, we need the gold for... What do we need the gold for? We need the gold for Warbear Riders. So we're not going to build anything just yet. Hopefully next turn. Can Katerin reach this next turn? We can't see. Hopefully she can. That would give us a nice chunk of money. But first, let's go ahead and check out diplomacy.
Storm Dragon.
Is there anything here? We can get military access with gout. How much are you willing to pay us? Another 132 gold. I'll take it. We can improve our relations there as well. As you can see, we're getting closer to that defensive alliance. So it seems all of the Mankind faction here are slowly uniting. Reichland seems to have lost some territory to Durfu. And the last time I looked down here on the end turn, Vlad is actually doing a very good job. He's got lots of armies. But let's go ahead to turn 66. Okay, one of the Norscan armies are attacking the Port of Secrets. We do get a Pyrrhic victory, though. Hopefully that gives us some gold. We do get 2,200 gold. That's very nice. We can also get an extra 900 gold as well. I think I will go ahead and take that. Thank you there, Norska, for helping me with my little economy issue. The land speaks. An elderly farmer begs for an audience. He claims to have found a great crack in the frozen earth from which allegedly emanates the blessed voice of the motherland herself. One wish she will grant, and then the fissure will close, he avows. Though he may be deluded, we would be unwise to ignore this. So, we can get plus recruitment rank for... Oh, Warbear Riders. Oh, let's go ahead and do it. Let's pray to the lands. For 5 turns, we get plus 2 recruitment rank for Warbear Riders. We did manage to kill the enemies in battle there, so that's nice. The Black Rock has been besieged by armies of the Prince. That's also fine, and we do have a rebellion spawn in here next turn as well. So it didn't spawn this turn. Actually, I think this is the rebellion. I'm not sure. Fyodor gains a Vagabond, plus 7% campaign line of sight. And Iosov gains a vodka distiller, plus 1 control in the local province. And he also gains access to his warhorse, which is nice. And we also gain a new follower, minus 15% construction time for all buildings in the local province. That's looking good. We do have a bit of gold now. And if we go over here, Boris does have his first recruited Warbear Riders. So, that's already hurting our income. Next episode, Katerin is hopefully going to attack the Frozen Landing. She can actually reach it this turn. So that's good. And I think in general, we're going to get some battles in. Because I think that's 3 episodes now without any battles. Sometimes it just falls this way. But once we're over in the Frozen Landing, there should be plenty of battles to us for us to fight here. So that should be fun times. But that's all I have time for today. Thank you for watching. I will be back tomorrow with the next episode. I'll see you next time.